Thank you.
Amidst deepening geopolitical tensions, tight financial conditions, and mounting debt pressures, world leaders in government, business, and the academia gather in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, for a special meeting of the World Economic Forum. The focus is on global collaboration, growth, and energy for development.
As the chairman of the ECOWAS.
Speaking during the opening plenary, which focused on a new vision for global development, President Bola Tinubu outlined the steps his administration has taken to reform and reset the Nigerian economy for growth.
Concerning the question of the subsidy removal, there's no doubt that it was a necessary action for my country not to go bankrupt. One, to reset the economy and the pathway to growth. It is going to be difficult, but the hallmark of leadership is taking difficult decisions at the time it ought to be taken decisively. That was necessary for the country. Yes, there will be blowback. There is expectation that the difficulty in it will be felt by a greater number of the people. But once, I believe it was their interest that is the focus of the government, it is easier to manage and explain the difficulties. Along the line, there is a parallel arrangement to really cushion the effect of the subsidy removal on the vulnerable population of the country.
He also drew the attention of the world on the need to ensure peace, stability, and economic growth is entrenched in the Sahel region.
We had the big influence of Nigeria to discourage unconstitutional change of government. Equally, we have eased the sanctions. We need to trade with one another, not fight each other. It is very, very necessary and compulsory.
Other members of the panel added their views on steps that must be taken to reignite development and economic cooperation across the world.
If you look at it from the perspective of the global shocks that we talk about here and there, irrespective of where they have come from, all countries in the world are affected. Of course, some affected more than others. But that's fine. But that is a reminder that we need to, therefore, look at what has been talked about, the inclusiveness that we are talking about, and collaboration that brings different entities of the world together. We must be able to call out hypocrisy for whenever we see it, and it is there because we keep talking about north-south divide or other divides, but we don't find easily and quickly the solution to that.
Trade and financial flows are the transmission lines of prosperity, and it would be a huge mistake to lose them. So focus on that. Reforms pay off very, very well. So if we can have that leadership strength within countries to do the right thing and across countries to work together, the optimists in the room would say we are right. Optimism is well-grounded.
The conclusion at the panel discussion is that the issue of inclusivity must be central to a new vision of global development. And that vision, they say, must involve urgent and concrete action. From Riyadh in Saudi Arabia, Lanre Lasisi for Channels Television News.